Hey guys, IceWire here, and today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. So if you're curious about Spyro and you've never played it before, you're considering it for your child, or you just need a quick refresher on all of the info, get your butt comfy, I got you. I initially made this video a while back, but the release date info has since changed, and me being a huge perfectionist, I wanted to revamp my Reignited EYNTKA for the new release date as the game is almost upon us. So here we are. Get your dragonflies ready and watch out for those pesky egg thieves. Let's get right into it. The Spyro Reignited Trilogy is a remake of the original classic trilogy, the first of which came out in 1998, and all three were developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the purple dragon, Spyro is a wee young dragon with a lot of spunk. Him and his best bud Sparks, a dragonfly who he grew up with, go on a wide variety of adventures. With his spunky attitude comes some bold-headedness and a ready-to-go and kick-butt approach to things. And god dang it, he's adorable as heck. Look at that face. He is so happy and ready to go. So that's Spyro in a nutshell, really. He's just a fun, cool little purple dude that likes to breathe fire onto some sheep and do some skateboarding from time to time. And that brings us to the next point, the games. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is in fact a trilogy. Included in this trilogy is Spyro the Dragon, the first game. Then we have Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, or as it was known in my country, New Zealand, Gateway to Glimmer. And finally, but certainly not least, as it is such an awesome game, Spyro Year of the Dragon. Each of these games is what you'll get with the Reignited Trilogy, and each of them have their own stories to tell, characters for you to get to know, and worlds to explore, as well as some fun minigames. With each game comes its own unique story. So let me quickly give you an all and easy, as spoiler free possible for dummies rundown of each game's story. Ready? Okay, let's go! Starting with Spyro the Dragon. You begin in the Artisan world and there are a bunch of dragons getting interviewed. When asked about a character named Nasty Nork, they roasted him, he got upset, so he cast a spell that encases all the dragons in each world into crystal. Well, all except for Spyro, who avoided the spell due to being a cute little guy. He's so short, it's adorable. Next up, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Spyro and Sparks are over the rain in their homeworld. It's time for a vacation. So the two go for a portal, hoping to catch some waves and soak up the sun on the beach, but instead get summoned to the mystical world of Avalar, where Spyro gets wound up in a plot to take down the new big baddie, Ripto, who decided since he too got teleported to Avalar that he'd like to conquer it. You know, just casual tourist things. So Spyro's gotta stop him, but not without paying a fee to this guy. Watch out for him, he's basically EA in a fursuit. Finally, Year of the Dragon. We're back in the land of dragons, and it's, you guessed it, Year of the Dragon. So everyone's celebrating, new dragon eggs are coming, it's a great time. Surely nothing will go wrong on such a perfect day. Psych, it does. A big old blue lizard lady wants them baby dragons. So she sends a lady bunny commanding an army of things called Rhinox to snatch the eggs and scatter them throughout the world. Who's gonna save them? You silly! So Spyro sets out on a hella big mission to save the baby dragons and defeat this new foe. You'll also be meeting some familiar faces once again, or if you've never played the game before, you'll be introduced to the game's colourful, vibrant cast. Spyro isn't the only one getting a glow up. Characters such as Hunter, the dopey yet lovable cheetah, Alora, the kind yet also very sassy fawn, Sheila the kangaroo, and many others have received the Reignited treatment, and you'll be interacting with them as you delve into the games. Each game has its own unique story and path for you to set out on, and with a variety of stuff to do for each main mission, you'll have plenty to do and discover as you delve into each story. As someone that has grown up with the series and has played each of these games, I can attest to the fact that all of the stories that you will come across in each game are fun and really captivating to play. Now, if you're interested in getting the Reignited Trilogy, it's good to be aware of the download info for the games. Now, if you buy the game digitally, you'll get all the games and be able to download them straight away. The download size for the file is about 36.32 gigabytes according to the Spyro Reignited Trilogy page on the Microsoft Store if you are buying for the Xbox One. You can roughly assume that this will be how big it will be for the PS4 if you are buying for that console instead. However, if you buy the physical edition, be aware that while you get the first game, Spyro the Dragon, on the disc, you will have to download 2 and 3 off the internet. So if you're thinking of picking up the physical edition, keep that in mind. And finally, if you pre-order the game, you'll receive 4 dynamic themes if you're on the PS4 and some avatars of both the classic and new Spyro. Those themes include themes based around the levels Dark Hollow, Sunny Flight, Idle Springs, and Sunny Villa, which I must say is my favourite because he's on a skateboard! Skateboard! Skateboard. Yes! And that is all I have for you today. This was everything you need to know about the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. It releases on the 13th of November for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Are you picking up Spyro Reignited? Let me know your thoughts down in those comments below. I for one am definitely picking up the game as Spyro was a big part of my childhood and I am very excited for the 13th.
I think I smell a barbecue.
Guess who's back again.
Consider supporting me on Patreon as it feels to grow for my content's quality and the variety and production of said content that you guys get to see all here on the channel. And of course a massive thank you to my current patrons. They are of course Cosmoronic, Nicholas Montoya, Caroline Richardson, Cooladora, and Bow and Arrows. And if you want to see your name shouted out at the end of the video like these guys, do hop over onto Patreon and have a look around at the cool rewards on offer. Anyway, it is IceWire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world. Bye!